A sharp French defense advance variation Milner-Barry Gambit Hector variation signals an aggressive start in Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 8, with Liyanage taking on Demidov. On e4. On e6. On d4. On d5. On e5. On c5. On c3. Knight c6. Knight f3. Queen b6. Bishop d3. On takes d4. King castled kingside. Threatening pawn takes d4. Bishop d7 played by Demidov entered in French defense advance variation Milner-Barry Gambit Hector variation. Rook e1. Knight h6. On c4. Knight b4. On takes d5. On takes d5. Bishop takes h6. On takes h6. On a3. Threatening pawn takes b4. Knight takes d3 played by Demidov. Queen takes d3. Rook g8. On g3 it is novelty move. Rook g6. Knight bd2. Threatening knight takes d4. Bishop b5 played by Demidov. Threatening bishop takes d3. Queen f5 played by Liyanage. Bishop d7. Threatening bishop takes f5. Queen d3 played by Liyanage. Threatening knight takes d4. Bishop b5 played by Demidov. Threatening bishop takes d3. Queen f5 played by Liyanage. On d3. On b4. Queen e6. Threatening queen takes f5. Queen f4 played by Liyanage. Liyanage is preparing to play. Knight d4. Queen b6. Knight takes b5. Queen takes b5. Queen f5. Queen d7. Queen takes d3. King castled queenside. Knight f3, and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook g4 played by Demidov. Queen e3. Liyanage's idea is to play Knight d4. Rook takes d4. Queen takes d4, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen b6 played by Demidov. Demidov is looking to play on d4. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4, and seize the initiative. Queen takes b6 played by Liyanage. On takes b6. Rook ac1. Bishop e7. Threatening rook takes a3. On e6 played by Liyanage. On takes e6. Rook takes e6. Rook g6. Threatening rook takes e6. Rook e5 played by Liyanage. Bishop d7. Rook ce1. Threatening rook takes e7 check. Rook g7 played by Demidov. Rook takes d5. Rook takes a3. On b5. Rook a4. Knight e4. Liyanage is aiming to play Knight f6 check. King f7. Knight takes d7, and take decisive advantage. Rook g6 played by Demidov. Knight e5 time to think, find the best continuation for Demidov. Rook e6 is the correct move because knight takes d7. Rook takes e4. Rook takes e4. Rook takes e4. Rook takes d3. Rook e2 position is equal. Let's go to the main line. Knight e5. Threatening knight takes g6. Bishop b4 is not the best move played by Demidov. Threatening bishop takes e1. Rook b1 played by Liyanage. Threatening knight takes d7. Bishop e6 played by Demidov. Threatening bishop takes d5. Rook d4 played by Liyanage. Liyanage is looking to play rook takes b4. Rook takes b4. Rook takes b4 and dominate the board. Bishop f5 played by Demidov. Knight takes g6. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Demidov? Bishop takes g6 is the correct move because rook takes b4. Rook a2. Rook d4. Rook e2. Knight c3. Rook c2. Still Demidov is losing. Shifting to the main game. Knight takes g6. On d2. Slightly worse move played by Demidov. Knight h4. Liyanage's idea is to play knight takes f5. King f7. Knight takes d2 and establish a winning position. Bishop takes e4 played by Demidov. Rook takes e4 check. King f7. Knight f3. A masterful performance by Liyanage.